Hey, what's up? It's Chris Martin. If you're wondering what type of mindset a top real estate agent has, I'm about to show you exactly the mindset that a top real estate agent has. You ready? Let's go.
Oh, what a feeling I'm feeling like.
All right, I don't care what anyone's told you. Real estate is actually a tough business to be in. It's a tough career to be in. If you want to do a few deals a year and just kind of, wing it and you're not really using this as a main source of income, then it doesn't matter. But if you're looking to have real estate be your full-time career, then you're going to need to be in tune with everything it takes to be a successful agent. And mindset is the leading one. If your mindset's not right, your business is going to struggle. It's going to be even more challenging, but if you have that right mindset that a lot of top agents have, it's going to make it that much easier to have a successful career in real estate. So there's a number of things that contribute to a top agent mindset. Number one is going to be a positive mindset. Have a positive mindset, and that is, you have to understand yourself, and some people may need to work at this harder than others. If you're a negative Nelly, a Debbie Downer, and you're always like talking about things that are messed up and this is my life and blah, 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 well, it's gonna be even more challenging for you, right? So you need to have a positive, optimistic mindset. Surround yourself with people that have that positive outlook on not just life, but real estate specifically. Those agents that are actually have dedicated their lives to real estate and have had successful results doing it, rather than those agents that you talk to and real estate's this, real estate's that. Listen, it's not that difficult to get your real estate license. In fact, I feel too many people have their real estate license because then everybody thinks they're an expert and they have the ability to talk on the subject, when in reality they really can't talk on shit because they haven't done much. They haven't sold many property. They're not doing this as a full-time career. So watch who you speak to. Don't just talk to anyone who has their real estate license. Talk to someone that you basically want to be like. You want your career to be like theirs 5 years from now. Positive mindset. Some strategies that you can actually adopt into your daily routine is positive affirmations. Have these affirmations in front of you. Speak these things into existence. I like having my goals in front of me, whether it's how many houses I want to sell a year, how much income I want to make, letting myself know that I am a top listing agent, even before I even list a single piece of property. That way I have the confidence internally when I go on my first listing appointment, or if I just go into a listing appointment and not get it, I still believe that I'm a top agent, because even the best agents don't get hired 100% of the time. So you want to be able to get those at-bats and feel good each time you have an at-bat. Second thing for your top agent mindset is to stretch yourself. You have to have the mindset of being able to stretch yourself and increase your thinking and increase your capability. Some people they don't believe they're gonna make more than 100K a year. They don't believe they're gonna make more than that. You have to stretch yourself, all right? So stretching yourself doesn't mean being unrealistic with your goals. Some people, I wanna sell 100 houses my first year. I'll be the first to tell you that that's probably unlikely for you to do that, to sell 100 homes your first year in real estate if you haven't sold a single deal before. Now, could you do it? Anything's possible, but here's the thing. I'm not trying to talk your dreams down. I'm trying to say it where you want to stretch yourself and be realistic at the same time, and there's a fine line that you can do that. Talk to other agents, find out what their first years look like, find out what top agents' first years look like, and that's something that you can use as a baseline. Maybe you want to match that. Maybe you want to stretch yourself beyond that. It's all based on the hours that you're going to put into it. So I always feel like, let's just say your first year, you want to do 12 transactions. Well, it may not be a bad idea to set that transaction number on 15 or 18 or whatever that is, just to stretch yourself. So if you even fall short, it's still a success for you because you've reached and surpassed your goals that you may have initially set for yourself. So stretch yourself, but be realistic at the same time. Have a plan. You just can't say, I want to do 20 houses this year. You could say whatever you want to say, but it doesn't mean it's going to happen. You want to be able to have the actual numbers that support that unit count, right? So if you want to talk more about that, you could always hit me up personally and I can share what it would take to sell 20 houses a year and the strategies and the number of hours you have to put in. But basically you want to work backwards. You can only say you want to sell 20 houses if you have the time, energy, and effort and the positive mindset to put into that, right? So you could only sell 20 houses if you allow yourself the work to sell 20 houses. So make sure you keep yourself keep that in mind as well. Third thing that's a part of a top agent mindset is getting uncomfortable. Now, this is something that a lot of people struggle with, and it's actually, if you're getting uncomfortable in a situation, that really means that you're growing. Anytime that you stretch yourself outside of the box of your normal day-to-day activities, you're gonna actually grow if you're uncomfortable, right? So it's like if you're playing basketball and you're comfortable going on the right-hand side and taking right-handed layups, that's comfortable to you. You never take a left-handed layup, you're never gonna grow, you're never gonna feel uncomfortable. You have to get that little bit of uncomfortableness within your game of real estate in order to grow and get yourself to the next level. What does that mean? Maybe it's going outside of the box of what you're comfortable with as far as talking to people and engaging in those conversations, and really looking at your lead generation strategies and how those are effective to you as far as producing leads. Playing things safe sometimes is boring, and it's not going to get you to the level of where you want to be. Again, if you're looking to sell a couple houses a year, play it as safe as you want. But if you're looking to have those big numbers and those 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 houses a year being sold and making the money that you may want to make, then you might need to really get uncomfortable and talk to some agents that have done it, and you'll probably find that they've gotten uncomfortable too. The fourth thing that's part of a top agent mindset is your environment. You want to be able to put yourself in an environment that's going to help you flourish. It's going to help you take off. It's going to help you break through, get you to the next level of your career, all that good stuff. You want to be in that environment. You take a seed and you put it on a windowsill, nothing's going to ever happen to that seed. But if you put it in the right soil and you nurture it with water and nutrients, it's going to sprout and it's going to be a forest, right? So you want it to be that. You want to be put in the right environment, and you want to surround yourself with the right people. This can't be said enough, and you've heard this before. You look at your people around you, who you surround yourself, and you're the average of salaries amongst the three closest people you hang out with. So what does that look like? Maybe you need to hang out with some new people, I don't know. But you want to surround yourself, at least in the workplace environment, with, again, agents that are doing things. Don't be afraid to humble yourself and ask questions, because I can tell you that top agents are willing to give. A lot of them are willing to give back because they, we see ourselves in you when we were in your position. And I know for me, when I was my first year in the business, it's the first thing I did. I talked to as many agents that were top agents as I could. I sat down with them. I said, hey, look, do you have 15, 20 minutes to spare that I can just sit down with you and ask you questions? And that's what I did. I took my recorder, I brought it there, put it on the table, asked them questions, and I got different perspectives. So don't be afraid to humble yourself and get with as many agents as you can to really pick their brains, find out a lot of the same stuff we're talking about now is going to be embedded in their mindset. All right, fifth and final thing that's a part of a top agent mindset is consistency. You need to have consistency. You need to know that things aren't always going to work right away. You're not always going to see immediate results. And that, I can tell you, is probably by far the biggest reason why agents leave this business, is because they don't see that immediate gratification. It's the same thing that people go to the gym January 1st, they don't see that immediate results, and they leave in a couple of weeks. You can't get a six-pack in 2 weeks at the gym. It's not happening. Same thing in real estate. You're not going to crack six figures in real estate the first couple months you're in real estate. It's going to take the long game, the long approach of getting there. And a lot of people just ain't cut out for that. They want to see immediate results, and if they don't get them, they bail, they jump ship, they're out, and they're doing something else where they can go to work and get paid weekly and get paid bi-weekly like 80% of the population on this world. So if that's you, then that's fine. I'm not talking down to that. I'm just saying real estate may not be for you. You have to show consistency without seeing any results right away, and that can be easier said than done. That's why I'm talking about it to you right now, because you need to know, look, I'm doing everything I need to do. I may not be seeing the results now, but I know if I keep doing what I'm doing, I will see those results down the line, whether it's 3, 6, 12 months down the line. And I want to tell you this right now and just be fully candid and blunt with you. I really believe that your second year in real estate is your defining year in real estate, where you should easily double your transaction count. Now, that doesn't mean you won't make money your first year in real estate, but I'm saying if you sell 10 houses your first year, you should easily sell 20 houses the second year with doing the exact same thing. So just keep that in mind, that your first year is just getting that ball rolling, educating yourself as much as you can, talking to other agents that are doing things that you want to be doing in a few years. Talk to those agents agents and incorporate all these things into your mindset, and you can have a top agent mindset too. All right, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure, if you haven't already, like, subscribe, check out my other videos on this channel. I'll appreciate if you guys left me a comment. I'll be happy to answer that, and if you have any videos that you'd like for me to put out there, definitely share that with me. All right, guys, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Oh, what a feeling I'm feeling like.